All right, and then there. Is that working? All right, we're gonna try the Delaware Dynasty Challenge. So you can see I've already made my coach. We've not changed anything. It's on Heisman, default Heisman sliders. 2025 conferences. Okay, we didn't mess with that. We didn't mess with protected rivalries or anything. So straight up, what 2025 should look like. I'm not going to mess with my schedule. We're going to look at it real fast. So it'll be fun. It's the most difficult game we have at Wake Forest. Colorado. All right. It is what it is. These are early bye weeks. I don't like that at all. Anyway, this is a stretch right here, boys. And girls, if you happen to be a girl. Whatever gender you subscribe to. All right. We'll set up our recruiting list. Not that we're overly concerned about this because we're just going to try to win the national championship year one. It's not going to happen. But we set ourselves as a motivator. That's our coach archetype. 3-star quarterbacks interested in us. Fun part of this in real life is I don't think Delaware is even eligible for a bowl, so you wouldn't really be able to do this. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, cool. We're out of spots for recruiting because we have no depth. That's fun. Let's take a quarterback off the board, I guess. Yeah. All right. Now let's find a strong safety to recruit. Sounds good to me. Got a good first name, too. It's going to be fun. Double cameraing this the whole time. Oh, we can scout. Forgot about scouting. Before we scout, not that it matters because I did. Motivator, did tactician. Not motivator, tactician. Win in the trenches, boys. So that's what we're going to go for first. Winning in the trenches. And at linebacker. And then we'll work on quarterback, and that'll probably be... Yeah, let's do these 2 quarterback ones. That'll be it. Alright. Now let's scout. Even though they didn't do anything for my scouting. Alright, I like to do this. Go up here. Set it for need scholarship. And if I hand out scholarships that go away, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But we start with scouting. And as long as he's not a bust right now, pretty much 87 throw power, that's going to get you a scholarship. Just being honest. All right, see, now he's gone. I don't even have to back out and go to the next guy. It just speeds this process up a little bit. 80 throw power. It's not bad. Pure runner. I like to run a lot. I don't know. I don't run as much in this version as I did in the old ones. Yeah, see, he's not good. He's already not good. Now he's even more not good. So we just off the board. Okay, scholarship. Scout, 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 scholarship. 80 speed for tight end is pretty good. 70 speed is a little more normal. Oh, I just realized I was doing that really fast. I must have good assistant coaches. They don't care about the offensive line play, apparently, though. This is where we're going to run out. Cool. All right. So that's all we're getting done. We'll have to work through it as we go. I've already looked at our schedule. Yep, this is a schedule. If you're just now joining the party, we're not going to change it. Not going to make it easier, not going to make it harder. We're just going to hope that somehow we sneak into the playoff as the 12 seed and try to win our way through. Upgraded our coach skills as good as we're going to get it. Let's advance to next week. We have next week off, so it's another recruiting week. Whew, this is going to be fun. All right. Yeah, we got to get these coach prestige and championship contender ratings up. All right, let's keep doing our scouting. If we're not scouting, let's go. That's what I thought. All right. Offer scholarship. Scout. 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 And scout. Okay. My assistant coaches have got to get better at this stuff. All right, he's already locked us out. We're not even going to waste time on him. And I'm not hard and fast about having to have 35 guys, especially with a smaller school, because I only have 350 hours. We don't need to go here and burn all of our hours and just have a bunch of people sitting around not doing anything. All right, we don't have enough hours. Let's offer him a scholarship. Why not? Yeah, well, I exert. All right, let's start playing games. Let's do the real deal, boys. Cool, we're already out on a bunch of people. That's fun. I love being a bad school on this. They said it was hard. I made it harder by not making myself a recruiter. All right, I beat FCSC 70-0 with Florida, so hopefully I'll win this in overtime. Cool. And see, offering people first in a bunch of guys' list. All right, schedule a visit. Academic prestige is good. We're in trouble if UConn's a higher tier opponent. Let's go ahead and get him in, I guess. Academic prestige. All right, and then let's find our guys we're not. We got all of our points back. It's amazing. Oh, boy. I guess we would have anyway. We didn't put anything on anybody. We got to get out this lineman because my offensive coordinator apparently does not put enough value on the line of scrimmage. Defensive coordinator, big on the line of scrimmage apparently. Would it be nice to get a gym, if we're being honest? Right, this guy we don't care. He's next to we don't care because they don't want us. We don't want them. We want people that want to be a blue hen. The people on recruiting message boards that act like they don't want that 5-star guy because they don't want to be a whatever school they root for. This guy, we're just going to give him a scholarship. All right. Let's roll. Let's figure out what we're going to do. We're running Florida's offense. That is the one thing I've changed. It's Florida's offense and the base 3-4 defense. We'll see how that works. Maybe not. Who knows? You got any fun uniforms? No, they only have one out. They got a black jersey? We got white pants? Black pants? Not bad, not bad. Ooh, and we got blue pants. We'll look like Michigan for game one. That sounds like fun. Luckily we get a cupcake. Easy win.
The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup.
Oh, it's raining. Go figure.
Home of the Blue Hens in Newark. It was David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blue Hens, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Judicials offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated?
So you stop the triple option on here. Just blitz the crap out of it.
Guys that bring it every single day. Like that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
He's in open space downfield.
Also, don't suck. It's a big help.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that.
All right,
guy.
3 and out.
It's so hard to do.
Not a bad start this season.
The Judicials will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen
And we, okay, I had to say something. Just go down.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
All right, let's try this again.
So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
So anyway, we do this right. Everybody's got a man on them. We pinch the line.
Where they're supposed to be, this option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Cool.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Judicials pounded the rock.
Maybe I just won't tell everybody what the right way to do things is. But there's a dive. Okay, we're killing the fullback dive. We're taking that away. We're not doing a good job against the rest of the triple option.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere.
They can't kick. This is, they've
Well, the defense had the perfect
wildly swung the FCS teams. No, I don't. They've wildly swung the FCS teams, but they're way too good last season. They're terrible this season. The clearest example of this is the punt. This thing is going to go 20 yards. It didn't even go 20 yards.
And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line. So Delaware's offense has the ball.
This dude on my Twitch is getting blocked.
And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. But what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year. They get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
There we go. First down. We're round and pounding it, boys. This is not an air raid. This is not Steve Spurrier's Delaware Blue Hens. I can tell you that for free.
Get a push up front and go get positive yardage.
The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10.
Found to run the ball, you really got to use the double teams.
Gonna run it. It's Silver.
They do a decent job of climbing after the double teams. Blocking's better on this game. It's not great.
5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Oh, and what a move! What a juke! And he makes it past the marker.
Zach Marker, if you're watching this, and you know if you can run. Seen you watching other streams.
Rides the back and leaves it. It's a seam wide open.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll give it to the back.
Yeah, and then past this game, obviously, I have a better team. I should win, I think. I don't know, I didn't look at the ratings. But when we get into games against better opponents, we don't have an overly difficult schedule. We're going to play, you know, real FBS teams. So we're going to run the ball, shorten the game. That way we don't get in too big of a deficit. Just try to stay in the game until the end, see what happens. Then hopefully we win, pile up some wins, get into the top 25, be that highest ranked group of 5 team. We're going to have to cycle through running backs. That's something I have to work on with this one probably.
Give to the running back.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good running.
All right, and we'll take nothing in the first quarter. This is, if you're coming in here showing up looking for 70 to 63 Baylor, West Virginia Big 12 stuff, this is not the stream for you. All right, this is ground and pound, time of possession, field position football, okay? This is slightly above 3 yards in a cloud of dust, okay? It's part of the reason I picked Florida's playbook. Stuff where if I need to throw the ball, I can throw the ball, but we want to run the ball. We want to be the most physical team on the field whenever we show up. You're going to hate playing 20 minutes of football against the Delaware Blue Hens, I can tell you that. So is my running back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that.
They don't call grounding on this game. That's what I noticed. Even on you, they don't call grounding.
I've not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing.
All right, let's get off the field and then not run into the punter.
Specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Good. Good.
Hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4.
Let's see. This punt's going to hit the 40. Yeah, the FCSD's 40.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I was right.
Excellent coverage.
Again, I'm glad the FCS teams are bad. They're a little too bad.
The Delaware offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious
let's test out the passing game here.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him.
There's a man in the area.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your
we got 6 guys.
Comfortable, man. He didn't
Staying
have time to
block.
feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to
doesn't matter.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out.
That was bad. All right.
Absolute shame. Missed it.
Yeah.
And the margin is
that's on me.
7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers.
Somebody quit watching on Twitch after I missed that field goal. I don't blame him. It was embarrassing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive.
All right.
25. This quarterback part of their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option.
Oh, why did he give me that guy?
They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Almost had me.
Didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Judicials will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now the blue hen offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too.
Right, the answer is he can't run, but they're just not going to take him. It's like Peyton Manning running a naked bootleg.
Move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback moving. On the move, he fires. Back's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the
I thought I double teamed that guy for neither of the guys that I called a double team to do anything.
Just stopped in his tracks in the
awesome.
backfield.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over the Judicials. We'll circle back
Bowling Green's playing the same team
in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna run it. It's O'Neal.
Oh no.
It's a running room.
Oh no, that was bad.
The 40, the 30, past the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Judicials.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game.
Problem listening to everybody.
I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Oh, cool.
The extra point.
It's the first kick I blocked on here.
What a way to send a message. Huge play
Hey,
in the
Grayson.
running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
All right, reading the linebackers here. If they crash, we're throwing it. If they don't, we're running. They crashed.
Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between
The game, no, I got it Monday,
and that
last
allows
week.
these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they
No,
were
that's not what I
bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Patterson. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on 2nd down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you've got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Quarterback making checks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll immediately call timeout.
Let's see here.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
So timeout.
They want to throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
I threw a pick. Yep.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they make the play.
Dude, as soon as I let it go.
Not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
The give to the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Looking down the middle.
Oh,
he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Goes to the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st down from the 11. Here comes the option. He'll pull it on the read.
Sweet.
Touchdown,
Everybody took the
Judicial.
fullback. That's fun.
Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player.
He's looking to pass. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Oh.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just
Thought
tried
we were
to
gonna get
force
two for a
it
second.
into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
There we go. There we go. Get loose.
He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
First kickoff return for a touchdown.
Buys the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short.
The ball pops out.
He's down.
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play for
Appreciate
the
the
defense.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball.
He's down.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach
Or
is
challenge
calling
it.
timeout. He wants the officials to take
Yep.
another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Is the knee down and then the hand not to loose? That's what it looks like. Give me the ball. What a duck.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
Let's take a shot. Why not?
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh,
He was open. He had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown.
Took a shot.
Instead, it's second down.
It's like a sudden change after you
So
win
now it's second and long.
a challenge, right?
They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
Should have that one. There we go.
It's good.
1 for 2 on the
that
night.
one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Got him.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer.
That was weird.
They were able to get the sack.
And the Judicials decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out in the flat. The Blue Hens brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
It's like we're trying to get an extra
Looks
play
as
in.
if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here.
Ooh, why did he spin that way? That's not what we wanted.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Blue Hens trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in.
Get in there. There we go.
And he takes it
Just
in
put it
for
away.
the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
The Judicials headed quickly to the line. Corner's going to give them room. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's loose.
Oh, my God.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him.
He went down that time. I did that.
Next week, there was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's the pressure. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. So here they come, going for it after giving up that sack and desperately needing to move the chains. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back.
All right, let's get out of here.
Stop.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Okay.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt.
Well,
David,
you can't go undefeated if you don't start 1-0.
Obviously, it's a
Or
little
1-0.
bit different. You have something to look
Let's
at
see how long
now,
this lasts.
to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Ooh. try this again. All right, on to week 2. .48 awareness is concerning. I'm still recruiting him. Give him a scholarship. All right. I think the best one. Well, it's because he's 3 stars. I just realized that. Okay, that's fine. All right. Start actually recruiting. All right. Let's play Colorado. Take this show on the road. Do I have yellow pants? I should. Okay. I need that. Do white. I was feeling white when I came in. Thinking white.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Don't wait to hydrate.
And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Delaware's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Okay, there we go.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now everybody settle in. We're good. We got it.
There we go.
A lot of space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Finds his man, it's LeBoy.
All right.
Gets it to the 46-yard line, first down for this offense.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great
They've read that wrong.
team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's LeBoy. This defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, man, am I right?
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
The give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. He's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Got the quick pass.
Oof.
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Hey, how's your Achilles tendon, huh?
Complete with conviction on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll keep it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Ooh.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
How's it? Come on. Come on, run.
The 50.
Run.
He's
Run.
at the 40.
Run. Run.
The
Run.
20.
Run.
Touchdown, Delaware.
100 yards.
What a play. Not only
96.
the interception, but the great
But it doesn't
return
count.
for the
It doesn't
score.
matter how many yards it was. 6 points.
And there's
That's all that
something
matters.
you don't
6.
see
That's all
often.
the control.
A 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows
Looks like 100 to
are really
me.
small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
We got one.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Price. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15.
Set means we're very pressured.
It's Salter.
That's what happens.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears.
Oh, my gosh.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted.
Turning on the Jets. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a bolt.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback, so losing a lot of talent on the field, but there are a lot of eyes on this program now for obvious reasons, and because of the guy running the program, they're always recruiting extremely well. There's new talent coming in the building. Nobody can overlook Colorado anymore.
Well, it's crazy because the list of Hall of Fame coaches are incredible. I mean, you just go down the list, and I've heard of that guy, heard of that guy, heard of that guy, and so they're starting to recruit better and get more talent. Can they solidify the line of scrimmage? That's what's been the key for Colorado.
Oh,
Can
gosh.
they be physical and tough up front?
Jordan Seaton just killed that guy. That wasn't even Seaton. That's just some random offensive
Well, a
lineman.
nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Oh, that was my bad.
Calls and fired complete. Touchdown, Colorado. He found some open space
Trying to run.
and turned on the Jets.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. 3rd down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd down, going up top. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
All right.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Completes it in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap on third down. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
All right.
And here
So we knocked this
comes
one
the
through.
field goal unit for the second time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before that is kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
All right, we'll take 10-7 at halftime. Mr. Power 5, Power 4, whatever team.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Good at 9 yards play. We used to have a pick 6. Should be 13-7 technically. We missed. We missed a field goal that I'm pretty sure I had aimed correctly and it hit the upright.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel.
Why am I going to turn
Some
around,
successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, I love getting that break
Empty means
in half
blitz.
to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the physical play there
on the ball.
forces
All right.
the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they really featured this guy today.
Trying to pick that off.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He makes a catch. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Welsh. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw. It's Salter. Oh, they're after him. He's loose. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense. But the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points. And it
converts on 4th down, still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man. And he's down after making the grab. Good pickup there to help them dig out of the hole, but still some work to do to get a 1st down. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Blue Hens are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Patterson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And a really nice setup here to take a shot if they want. 3 receivers to the right. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
I like the idea defensively here, too, now. You got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen, like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
On the snap, it's Silver. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And the Blue Hens back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, it's really hard to
Take 3 on first
control the
down.
running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns
Take
around,
us into the
so he's able
quarter.
to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Fourth down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. He's got it, first down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to
Hopefully
score
the guard in the
6.
center. Right guard and center will use. Okay, we want to
Keeping
do
it
it
on
all.
the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass.
Wait, he got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They move on top here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field.
Review it.
He drops back,
I'll see a
knows
replay of
exactly
that.
where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the
That's
lead
6.
in the fourth quarter.
I think it's 6 on Sunday. Thanks for the free replay, Dion.
Right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run
Oop,
game.
that was an accident, but I'll take it.
Squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
He's trying to fight off a block.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative.
I would punt.
Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. Stopped him at the 41, but
that's what we're doing. We're chewing that clock, buddy.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Legs in there.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He'll try the left side. Oh, better look out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got some space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And how about
Set
that
it,
for efficiency?
beginning of the feed.
This offense right now. 3 plays,
From the ball,
3 first
control
downs.
the clock, keep the score down.
Football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Take this down to the 2-minute warning.
They have enough left in the tank here to run the football.
Yeah, we're just going to take this down to the 2-minute warning.
They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Making side adjustments here. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Muscling ahead on
I thought I had it.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
My guards got shoved.
The defense will force a turnover on down.
All right, they got no timeouts.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes
Could be a little
hoping to put
diet.
their team in prime position on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Salter.
There's a flag.
And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Oh, he went out of bounds. Still lost it down too, right? We don't want it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
All right. Gotta think about what we want here. Let's do it.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Trying to get everybody lined up and get this play off and get a little closer to the end zone. And he's just going to spike it.
QB starts the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires on
Oh,
the move.
my Lord.
Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And the offense
I don't know why I
just
called
chooses
timeout.
to spike the ball. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. A huge
I guess I can't take it with me, but
kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Just drives it between the uprights. In the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
And the late game execution worked to perfection. Moving the ball down the field, getting your kicker in a spot. You know exactly where he likes to kick it from. He drives it through. We're tied up, and we're headed to overtime.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
all right.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard
I thought I was going to be
line.
lucky to get a yard, and then I ended up with
Now,
7.
when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Big fella
Easy.
moving.
There we go.
Touchdown, Delaware. And they grab the lead here in overtime. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Salter. Steps away to find some room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense
Oh, my Lord.
Touchdown, Bucks! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by one, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Colorado! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
How many times do I have answers question?
Aggressive.
What? Do we have to go for 2?
Does not want to waste any time. They try to score.
Do I not know the rules?
Quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2.
Okay.
They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air on 1st down.
Oh, he's wide open. Oh, boy.
Got enough space.
No, we got to get this 2-pointer.
Blue Hens. That ties it up here in double OT, and now they can win it. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel. The fine instrument.
Got to start somewhere, jerk.
The blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. The play action fake.
Oh, my
They
Lord.
can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game.
Come on. Come on.
To the air. It's Salter.
We got him. Okay. Whew.
They can't get it in.
This sucks. This is the worst overtime format. It's not the worst, but I hate it. The old one was fine. Why did we do this? Just, he can't come out. Why does it keep asking? Just keep doing it,
so
I guess.
Here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet.
Got him.
They are stopped on the two-point try, and now
all right.
It'll be up to the defense.
Come on, baby. You like gladiator movies?
Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. From the gun.
Got it, got it.
That's it. That's the
Oh,
ball
yeah.
game. The two-point try is a winner in OT.
This is like a heavyweight fight. Both of these teams have been trading blows back and forth. At the end, it's this offense delivering the knockout blow, getting that two-point conversion for the win.
How awesome of a game, though. Back and forth, so many highs, so many lows, and fitting. It comes down to the last play of the football game, and not surprisingly, the offense executes and gets the win.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up
Still
with
got a chance.
like that.
Might be able to do this in the first season.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the
I got a
ball
new
game,
follower out
it
of
gives
this.
you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm...
Thank you. I appreciate the cookie. Let's see if we got any votes. Yeah, the whole team's going to transfer at the end of the season. I got to win this natty. Year one. So I can get some Delaware Blue Hen swag. Didn't get any votes either. It's a little disappointing. All right. Is that on the TikTok stream or is that on the game? Where do you see the VIP thing? Looking at it? Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask Delaware. I think you get tickets to a game. Probably get to sit in the nice seats. If I was going to guess. I'm calling it. Solid start. Still got a shot. It is what it is.